And here we are at Korakuen Hall. Andy, did I pronounce that correctly?
That's
Korakuen,
right.
yeah?
That's
in
right.
Tokyo, and we're getting ready for a tag match.
That's right.
4 lady wrestlers, and I use the word lady very advisedly in this case.
That's an international bout.
An international bout. These are the Japanese girls, too.
That's right.
What are their names again, Andy? I'm going to have to count on you.
This was Kumura Hitomi here.
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah.
And they're both their names, or that's...
No, this is Tumi Ayumi.
Tumi Ayumi, all right. That's easy enough. There's a tall blonde there in the corner, which I believe is American. Wendy.
That's right.
Yeah.
She's Wendi Richter.
Wendi Richter from the United States. And this here, we're looking at a Japanese-Canadian wrestler.
That's right.
It takes all kinds.
It's a pretty tough one. Her name is Debil Masami.
Debil Masami.
That's right.
That must be a reflection on the way she fights, for sure.
That's right. She's a tough one. I don't believe the Japanese have got too much chance to win this battle.
Too much of a chance against her.
Right.
And the blonde is also, considerably bigger than any of these Japanese girls.
That's right.
In fact, she's bigger than the referee. He's going to have to be careful. There we go. Getting ready, checking them out. She's pretty proud of those muscles, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Wouldn't want to tangle with her in a dark alley.
この新春チャンピオンシリーズにはコンビを組んでいるレイラン・カイとともに来日いたしました。
Should be an exciting match. Should be an exciting match. It starts with shaking hands. No way. No way.
Let's see 30 minutes.
30-minute bout.
That's right.
Or a fall, right? Fall on a count. Oh my God, there we go. We get right into the action here. No wasting time. The hair. Notice the hair. It's amazing in lady wrestling. Those of you who aren't familiar with lady wrestling will notice that the hair is a big feature. They like grabbing that hair. Bouncing off the ropes. Oh my God. That's the Canadian-Japanese girl. What's her name? The girl on the floor there? She's
Kumura Hitomi.
Kumura Hitomi. Yeah, I'm having trouble with these Japanese names. There we go. Oh, she's living up to her reputation right here. We can see why they call her Debil. And it's tagged to Wendi. Wendi gets, she has to get out of the ring. That's right. There we go. There we go. They're making sushi out of this girl. Oh, there we go. There we go. The drop. The drop. The drop.
佐藤内のレポーターはもうウェンディ・リヒターの何回かやったことがあるでしょうけども。
And it's a punch to the face. There we see the Japanese officials looking on. And right off the ropes there. She's flying off the ropes. Right into Wendi. And Wendi is down. Definitely down. For how long, we don't know.
Well, I guess she won't be down for long.
Not down for long.
She's
a very big girl. Very big girl. She's going to wake up all of a sudden, I'm sure. Oh, this is not kosher, as we say. She's in pain. She's in pain. It's the scissors, you see. That's a painful hold. You can see it in her face. She's just dying to get in there. That'll do it. That'll do it. She's going to get up. There we go. She's going to work that into a drop, I bet.
Yeah, we had the count of 2 here.
The count of 2.
That was not enough.
Not enough to keep a good lady down. Okay, now Wendy's getting the upper hand. The hair again. Here we go.
I think Hitomi should try to make a change now because if she stays too long,
she's going to run out of energy.
That's right. She's going to be in trouble.
Oh, off the ropes.
See, the problem with this Debil is that she's got a lot of strength, but that's her technique.
Her technique is weak, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she's got a lot of stamina and a lot of strength, but her technique is not what it should be.
That's right.
Perhaps not for this kind of international bout. Oh, look at that.
瞳選手であります。さあ捕まってしまいました。今度はでも正美選手を返してあります。
Now, I'm really sorry, Andy, but did they change the Japanese girl? Or is
That's
that
right.
the same
That's
one?
right. No,
That's
no,
a different one.
Yeah, they've
She's
made
got
a change.
the
It's,
colorful bathing suit. The other one's
it's
コ
Ayumi
ー
now.
ナーにね持ってこられました。内村瞳選手であります。
The hair, once again, the hair. Andy, what's your opinion of all this use of pulling on hair in the ladies' bouts? Do you think that should perhaps be made illegal?
Yeah, I guess it would be better because, well, in this particular bout, everybody has long hair. There's no trouble.
Yeah.
But sometimes, wrestlers have masks.
Over their head.
Yeah, that's right.
There are not, to my knowledge, any bald-headed female wrestlers.
Well, I haven't seen any yet.
That would be an interesting innovation.
Yeah, that's right.
Give them an interesting advantage.
That's right.
この試合はタッグマッチであります。30分一本勝負。
Now look at that. Look at that. The nails, too. You see, that's another...
Yeah, that's illegal there. You see, she's getting the count there.
Yeah.
But she starts right over,
Yeah, she keeps right on going. She doesn't seem to care. That seems to be another very strong feature of female wrestling, is coming out with those nails and scratching.
That's right.
The only thing we haven't seen so far is biting, but who knows? We might see that pretty
Well,
soon.
it does happen, Everything happens in this kind of
リヒターとタッチであります。
women's wrestling here.
完全にウェンディと
Oh my goodness, yes, that should take care of her for a few minutes there. Again with the hair. There you go, bouncing off the ropes.
Well, she has to make a tag,
Right.
otherwise.
Right in the chest.
危ない危ない。さあなんとかスーパージャンボ堀あゆみにタッチしたいところであります奥村ひとみ。
Now we know that there's a long tradition of Japanese martial
奥村
arts.
選手は体は小さいんです
And
けども。
are any of this, in your opinion, are any of these techniques that the Japanese girls using part of that Japanese martial arts tradition?
Well, that's pretty hard to say on film.
To a certain extent, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's in their blood, too.
Well, the tag has been made here, but the referee has not seen it. Well, that could be a turning point in this bout.
She's going after the referee, and I told you at the beginning, she's bigger than he is, and you better be careful.
この点がうまいところであります。ラッキー村見ておりませんでした。
Another flying kick. She's good at that. And she's very nimble for such a big girl. She really gets up off the floor. And they're out. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The chair, the rented chair routine. That's it. Look, they're going wild on there. They're going wild on there. They're getting a little close to us here. I'm getting worried about this.
That's dangerous, Mark.
Yeah, this should be, they should put an end to this right now before it goes any further and somebody gets really badly hurt.
Look at that.
That's stainless steel there she's hitting her with. Look at that. Look at that. That's outrageous. That's outrageous. Now, who's that? That's her trainer, I suppose.
Yeah, the referee should call this. It's nonsense.
The referee, I think, should call this off or quit and go home because he's not doing very much right now.
Yeah, he's really not doing his job. I mean, that's dangerous.
He's not earning his pay.
They're back in the ring, no?
Yeah, they're back.
Better.
That was nasty. They're still down there. Look at this. Look at this. Now, I can understand how people could see this as being exciting, but it's too dangerous. It's just too dangerous for innocent bystanders. He's giving her the count there.
Yeah, but
he's got his hands full.
Yeah, look at that. He just kept him at the count. There's someone bothering him.
He's got his hands full, let me tell you. These guys are relentless. Oh, God, did you see that? Kick right in the gut. Look at this.
Well, I think we're near the end here.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to draw to a close.
Make it from there.
To your knowledge, do the Japanese girls follow any special diet to remain so petite?
Well, I don't know really, but I was told that these two ones, these particular bodies, they not eat too much.
Yeah.
And just had some hamburgers just before this fight.
Really?
Yeah, that was quite surprising.
Japanese hamburgers. That's interesting. I would imagine you could eat a whole lot before going into this kind of thing because you're being pushed around and kicked in the stomach like that. I mean, you'd flip your biscuit. Oh, look at that. Again, the hair, and look at that. They're grabbing the hair again. It's a wonder that they don't lose all their hair. Oh, that was a little reversal on her there. And the old switcheroo.
See, that was I was telling you there.
Oh.
Dibble has to make a change, she can't stay for long in the ring.
Right. She wears out quite quickly.
That's right.
There she goes.
She's really in trouble now.
She's in trouble, and she's wearing out she's fading before our very eyes.
Yeah, I think it's the Japanese team's chance now, just keep her.
Yeah, keep her there, keep her going, and run her down. Yeah,
that's right.
Like they say.
As long as Wendy's in the corner, I mean, they have a chance,
That's right. Like they say in French, the coup de grace.
That's right.
And she's down. Oh, she's had it. She's had it.
I guess we
Bye-bye.
kind of treat her.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. She's not taking home any prize money for this. She's out. Right. Wait a minute now.
Well,
She almost fell on top of me there. That was.
Well, that's a mistake, though. She shouldn't have thrown her out, because now Wendy can get in the ring instead of her. I don't know, but
yeah, gave her sort of a breather there too. She could relax a little bit.
That's it.
What's good for the gander is good for the goose, right? That's the old switcheroo. She seems to be once again getting the upper hand. Oh. How long is it going to last? Nobody knows, because she wears out this one here. It's like somebody is not paying attention here. Somebody is not paying attention to what's going on at our very feet. Oh, the drop. The drop. The drop. Now, none of you can see this right now, but Wendy is still at it outside the ring. Oh!
This is it. That's going 3. That's it.
Yeah. It's the end.
Oh.
It's the end, and they're still going strong.
Victory of Wendy and DeBille.
Victory for Wendy and DeBille, and Wendy is not even paying any attention to any of this. She's busy slaughtering somebody out. She's going mad. She's going mad. This girl is hurt. She's crying on the ground here. Well, it's a dubious victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Yeah, that's no surprise. They're much stronger. They have more experience also.
You called this one right at the beginning, Andy. I must congratulate you.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was not that difficult to call.
Now, you told me something highly unusual about this before we started, Andy.
That's right. These fighters are friends.
They're friends of each other.
That's right.
I see. That's unusual.
Yeah.
Unusual because there's usually a lot of aggressiveness between the fighters. In this case, I suppose that...
I wonder how it will go.
Who knows? Who knows if they'll still be friends when it's all over?
Yeah, that could change.
You'll have to remind me of their names again. The one on the left of the screen.
Nancy Kumi.
Nancy Kumi.
And the other one is Lucy Kayama.
Lucy Kayama. Lucy Kayama and Nancy Kumi, best of friends for the time being.
Right.
Let's just see what happens. Yeah. They're very small and lithe, these young ladies. Might be a very interesting bout. I'm looking forward to this because it's unusual. Friends in the ring, I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
I think it's a good match. It's some weight and
it certainly started out in a very, very traditional sort of way, almost Greco-Roman hold there we saw. And again, you see, this is reminiscent of Greco-Roman wrestling. I mean, this... Oh. I was going to say she's got the upper hand, but that would have been a bad pun. There we go. Oh. The hair. And, there's a lot of action going on there. Not much hurting going on, but a lot of action. Guess that's because they're friends. Here we see the Japanese officials looking on. At each other again. Which is the better wrestler of the two? Do you have an opinion on that?
well, they fight together as a team, and
Now that could be dangerous though, because if they fight together side by side as a team, they have no secrets for each other. So there's less likely to be any surprises in this bout. So far, they're building up here, building up to a fever pitch right off the ropes. Oh, right in the stomach. And she's down again. Lucy is down.
佐藤千選手ね、割り切れるもんですか、リングの上に上がっちゃえば。
リングの上に上がったら、もう友達も何もなくて、
ない。
とにかく忘れて。
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't say this, but she's quite attractive.
いつも仲がいいでしょ。しかし
Not your usual beefcake you see in the ring. She's a very attractive young lady. Well, this is certainly for American fans, this is perhaps a disillusionment as to what people usually think of Japanese women. No, these are not geishas, definitely. There are stereotypes about the submissive, quiet, gentle Japanese woman, and my God, we haven't seen any evidence of that so far in this bout. That's for sure, yeah, and very entertaining it is here in Tokyo at Karakuen Hall. Now this is getting, I shouldn't say this, but this is a very traditional bout. We're not seeing anything unusual. Knee in the face there. No, I think the referee could probably go home right now and you know, take it easy and not worry about anything. Yeah. But you know something, Andy? Wrestling is a little bit like politics. When it's not dirty, it's dull. You know, and there is a risk of this sort of slipping into a dull bout. But let's give them a chance first and see what they can do. That's tricky there. That's tricky. She pulled that one out of a bag there. I didn't even see it coming. That's a very nasty hold. Down. And well, this is what I would call a tit for tat, you know, because it's no pun intended. They seem to be fairly evenly matched at this point. Yeah. Highly technical. Highly technical. Yes, there we go. This is usual stuff. It could very well. That's it. You know, it's funny you should say that. I was just thinking this could be a draw. I wonder what possesses promoters to put a card like this together. Two good friends fighting each other. I find that a little strange. I'm sure you agree with me. Yeah, really dislike each other, and they have grudge matches, and let's be honest, that's right. Nobody likes to see friends fighting. You know something, Andy? Maybe I shouldn't say this because our television audience is not well aware of this as much as we are, but I've noticed that quite a few people in the attendance have been getting up and going to the refreshment stand at this point. Probably saying to themselves, all right, let them do their stuff, and I'll be back with my soft drink and ready with my bag of chips for the next bout. Oh, there we go. Nancy and Lucy. Lucy flying through the sky with diamonds. And she's flying again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was technique there. That's technique. That's technique. You can see someone who has experience when you see that kind of technique. Small girls, but solid, very solidly built. What would you probably call compact? The scissor hold hurts. That, ladies and gentlemen, a drop. Oh. And again. And again, you can even see as she goes up, the scar is forming on her legs there. Oh. No, she definitely looks like she'd rather be somewhere else at this time. Yeah, it could be. But you know, I've noticed something since the beginning. There's been very little hair pulling, very little scratching, and no biting. I mean, it's clean, very clean, yeah. Squeaky clean. There we go. Those scissors are there for good. Oh, there she goes. The scissor hold on the shoulder. That's a nasty one. Yeah. She's feisty, yeah. She's feisty. How young do these girls start training for this?
Tough wrestler, just started
at 16. My God. My God, 16 years old. I wonder what their parents think of all this. Could say, you know, do you know where your daughter is? Yes, sir. She's in the ring, fighting away. Oh, what's she got on her mind? Oh, yes. No, that's the dirtiest we've seen so far. Yeah, I'll tell you, he's taking it easy at this point. That was a count of one. That's a count of one. Carry on. Carry on. She's reaching for the ropes. Reaching for the ropes. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Aha, aha.
She really got the rope there.
Yeah, yeah. That was, I don't understand that. There's something I don't understand. Oh.
Well, I think Nancy.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's dangerous.
Oh,
Look at that.
She misses. She misses.
Careful.
You got to be sure you got to land on somebody. Otherwise, it's too tall. You'll notice as the camera pans around the ring that there are quite a few ladies in the audience. Yeah, this has become a very popular sport in Japan for women. I guess they're supposed to.
Whoa, look at that.
Aha.
Count of two here.
Count of two. Nancy is going for a ride. She almost went over the side there. Oh. Oh. Okay, it's my opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but I think Nancy's getting the worst of it. Got the upper hand? Yeah. I think so, right? So, well, I don't know. I guess we disagree.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
She can't get out of there.
Yeah.
That's it.
She just gave up the ghost. So I guess you were right. You were right. Yeah, of course. I should learn not to argue with you, Andy. You're always right. There we go. It was not the most exciting bout of the evening, I hope.
Yeah.
And are they still friends? That's what I'd like to know. It looks to, it seems to be, yeah, a gracious bow.
Nancy Kumi, the winner.
Yeah, Nancy Kumi walks away with this one.
Yeah, Kayama lost, but she did pretty well.
There's that.
You will see this monster rip on 240 pounds, and she is just mad crazy. What a
Monster Ripa. That's a handful of woman there, 240 pounds. That's got to be her in the brown. Oh, now who is this?
This one here is Jumbo Hori.
Jumbo Hori.
She's a good one. She's tough.
She's tough. She's pretty big also.
Yeah, the trouble there could be her partner, Mimi, there in the white trunk. Mimi Hagiwara.
Mimi Hagiwara is the one in the white trunks. We're going to see her in a minute. There she is.
Yes.
Now, she looks like the flower of innocence. I find it surprising that she's up in the ring fighting with these Amazons here. And who's that in the purple sort of thing?
Wow. That's Masami.
Oh, we saw her before, didn't we? That's right. That's right.
But the other one.
The one to watch is
one here.
this monster over here. All right.
She is tough.
She's tough. She must be the daughter of a sumo wrestler or something. She looks like.
She could do some sumo, I guess.
It's sumo or sumi?
Sumo.
Sumo. I get it confused with sushi. It's not at all the same thing, is it?
Not
No.
exactly. Not exactly.
Now here we go.
Yeah, that's a 60-minute bout here.
60 minutes.
Yes, sir.
My God.
Yes, sir.
And I noticed that there is a certain electricity in the crowd right now. We can feel it. Sitting here, we can definitely feel it. Yeah. This is worth the price of admission. They're having a whale of a good time there. Oh my God!
That's it.
Didn't waste any time at all.
That's the trouble. The referee's gonna have
Yeah, there we see 60 minutes on the screen in Japanese. Oh my goodness! This is.
Oh, wow.
It's too fast to keep up with. I can't. Right back into the chairs again
I think
here.
the referee's gonna have a lot of trouble here.
Oh God! I mean, that is. I'm glad they're not doing that to our table. I can't help feeling sorry for that little girl. Now, what's going on here?
That must be Monster.
What is-
That's it. Monster Ripa again. I really hate this girl.
She's on the rampage. You don't like her, do you?
Not at all. Not at all.
You don't like her, and I suspect you're not alone.
Yeah, well, I guess everybody there.
Everybody doesn't like this, right?
hates her.
Aha. Now the
Little Mimi there.
little Mimi is waking up here. She's
Well,
holding her own, or she was, and oh yeah, that was very nice.
but just wait. This is a monster there when she gets mad. That's gonna be. I don't think Mimi could make it.
She's such a small girl with these monsters. I can't believe it. She's a very brave lady.
Yeah, Mimi's about, I don't know, 150 pounds now. The other one is 240. I mean, it's.
You mean Mimi in the white trunks is 150 pounds?
That's right.
She certainly doesn't look it. She looks more like 120 or 130, like, oh, she's getting, the drop right on her back. The drop, and she's relentless, this one. Now, who's the one in the black trunks again there,
That's
kicking?
Monster Ripa. That's
Monster
the one,
Ripa,
you know.
she's the one. All right.
Yes, sir. She's a troublemaker every time she comes here in Japan.
You see, I have trouble telling the difference between Monster Ripa and Debile. But there is definitely a difference. Monster is much, much, much bigger.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's Mimi there.
There's Mimi getting her hair pulled. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's Debile now.
That's insane. That's insane. That.
Look at that. The way she
Oh,
grabs her
goodness,
hair. I
right
mean,
by the hair. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there was a kind of one here.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Back,
Debile and
back.
the monster are dangerous, but they have to be careful because this Mimi there is.
Look at her. She looks. She's scary. She's scary. She's scaring people there. I just hope she doesn't come too close to us over here. Get away. Get away. I wouldn't want to see her tangle with one of our cameramen in one of those expensive cameras. That would be a very expensive proposition.
Look at her. Would you go there in the ring with her?
No, I wouldn't go near that woman, I'll tell you the truth. She married?
Monster? I don't know. I guess not.
Because if she, I was going to say, if she is, I bet your husband does the dishes every night and doesn't have to be told to do it.
That's the bill there with Jumbo.
Oh.
Jumbo hasn't done much yet, but just wait.
They're fairly evenly matched, these two here. It's,
she can get mad too, this Jumbo.
yeah. Oh. There's,
Here we go.
The little one comes back. Yeah. I see someone with a mask over there. Is that has a particular symbolism or?
No, it's I think it's a girl, a wrestler who's there just to make sure.
Just to check everything out.
Yeah.
See one
You
of the
can
fans.
easily go out of control. In this kind of
This is dangerous. This is dangerous. It's not only dangerous for whoever's involved. Oh.
Did you see this?
Yeah, that one.
That's Debiel.
Yeah.
She's got a right
She's
name.
living up to her name.
That's
living
right.
up to her name. As a matter of fact, if I'm not, oh, out, is she gonna go out? No, flat on her back. Flat on her back, and up again, and a dropper.
Oh,
Dropper, that's right.
That's a count of two here.
Oh,
that's a count of three. I think. I counted
three.
three. Well.
Is that 2 or 3? I missed
That was three.
That was three.
So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There it is.
goes
Count of
to
3.
Mimi and Jumbo.
Uh huh.
A little surprise here. I didn't think it could make it, but it's a good start.
Very good.
But it's not finished yet. They still have 2 rounds to go.
Like they say, it ain't over till the fat lady sings.
That's right. And she's gonna sing. Believe me.
Yeah. You know, I was going to say before that this is not only dangerous for the people involved in the ring, as we can see right now, but there is a measure of risk if you're sitting ringside. Definitely measure of risk.
Yes. You know, one of these wrestlers can just go flying on top of you
Absolutely,
and,
absolutely. I've always maintained that the people who have seats near the ring should get a discount. Here we go, right into the second round here. Not starting quite as insanely as it did before.
Well, I guess they're a little tired,
A little
but
whacked out here.
they have stamina, you know. This,
You can see the sweat pouring off the monster.
that's the old Mimi doesn't look too happy here.
A little unsteady on her legs there, but oh, there she goes, there she goes, there she goes. She doesn't have the weight, but she has the energy. That's what I think.
Well,
Yeah, but the monster, that's right. It's like, you know,
look at that.
look,
Did you see this?
it's coming head to head with a bulldozer here. It's unbelievable.
Exactly.
Oh,
Look at that.
no hope, no chance,
No chance.
no chance at all. Poor Mimi.
Here comes Jumbo. That could change.
Yeah, Jumbo and the monster. It sounds like a cartoon. Up out of here. Oh, yes, that's nice. That's nice. You told me before that Ripa, if I'm not mistaken, means something like monster in Japanese, or big monster.
Ripa means excellent.
Excellent.
So she's
An excellent monster.
Yes.
Ah, I
Let
see.
me tell you, she is an excellent monster.
Oh, right. Uh-oh. Here we go. Exactly like I told you before. This is dangerous. This shouldn't be allowed. Oh, there we go. They all seem to think it's funny, but they wouldn't if Ripa went flying all over them. They wouldn't be laughing for long. Oh, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. She's gonna hurt that girl.
Look at all these people. They're the security people, and they're not doing it.
They're not doing anything. That's right. And not just the fact that they run the chance of hurting each other or hurting someone in the audience, but those chairs are rented, and everyone that's damaged has to be paid for. I mean, it's a small consideration, but it has to be thought of. Now they're all over the officials.
Oh wow, look at that.
Look, he thinks it's very funny. I suppose it's Japanese humor.
Mimi
Mimi is, but she should.
Look at that, the count. 1, 2,
Two,
and that's
a
3.
three.
Oh well.
Yep. If you hear a voice behind me once in a while, that's our friend Dick from the print media who's covering this fight. Monster is, Mimi is a thing. She's a very attractive young lady.
Well, actually, she just made a record. She's also a singer.
A singer, do tell, in Japanese.
場内は
In
何かもう
Japanese.
シーンと静まり返ってしまいまし
My
た。
goodness. I suspect that she's something of a favorite here with.
Yes, that's right.
すご
Everybody
いで
likes
す
her.
ね。
And there's the details of the fight scrolling across the bottom of the screen. And I'm afraid my Japanese isn't good enough to be able to translate it for you, but it's basically everything we've told you so far.
ご覧ください。超満員の
There's the phone number if I
今
don't
日は
know what.
会場でありますけども、もう本当にあっ
And
けに
there's a
取られ
break
た
in the
感じで
action
あります
here.
60分3本勝
A break in the
今日
action.
は
Well,
メディレットが
well, it
行われ
certainly
ます
lived up to the way you built it up. I mean, it's wild. It's
さ
wild.
あミミそしてジャンボなんですけども
Mimi's got.
何か2本目の決まり方見て
Aha. There she goes. Oh,
場外で相当痛めつかれましたね、耳がね。
she's
だから
getting
そのまま持って
one
手上げら
heck
れて
of a beating.
こちらの側ではもうモンスターがジャンボホリをやっつけてますから。
She's tough as nails. It's unbelievable. Just a little tiny thing, and she's tough as nails.
さあ目まぐるしい試
You
合
know, I suspect I was going to say before, and you might correct me if I'm wrong, but I strongly suspect that Mimi is a favorite of the audience
相
here.
当にやはり
Yeah.
気力というんでしょうか根性の強さがありそうでしょうね。
僕はね、彼女は歌い手の時代から知って
She
ま
was
す
what?
か
I
らね
missed that. She's the
Yeah,
champion of.
no, she's like the champion.
今リングで見るとちいちゃく
Oh, I see.
さっきあったんですけど、すごく体大きくなってね、たくましくなって
I see. I see. Would be like the big star.
でやっぱりこうやって見
Yeah.
て
I
る
wonder
と
what
ね
brings a young girl like this into this kind of profession. You have to wonder.
よくやってますね。
ね
You told me before. How old is she?
嵐さんだって
She
昔は
is,
歌をね
well, she started at 16.
Really?
とてもできます
She looks very young.
冗談でね、車の中で言ってたのね。
はい
She did not look too young.
No, I think she's going to age very quickly after this back. Yeah.
何か今日は
She's going
放送
wild
席
here.
に
This
座っているだ
is
けでもね
Deville, yeah.
目硬くなっちゃって肩が凝っちゃったという荒木由美子さんでありま
You
す
told me before that there was a Canadian connection in here.
Yeah, Monster is from Canada.
Monster is from Canada.
She's from
体
Canada,
くり似てるんですけども
but
ね
she
し
came
か
to
しプロ
Japan
レスっていう
many
のは一度
times.
見ますとねリングサイ
She's
ドで
very
ま
well
すとや
known
る気になり
here
ます
and
からね
hated also.
Well known and disliked.
Yes.
とにかく迫力ありますよね。
There's a lot of wrestling stars that come from Canada. It's really surprising when you
格闘
think
技という
about
のはどの試合を見てもすごいん
Maybe
で
it's
すけ
the
ど
climate,
組み合
I
わせ
don't
を
know.
これだけ自分たち
She's
が
standing right on top of her there. This is incredible. And the referee really has his hands full.
冷静さがないのは
Oh my goodness, I wouldn't want that to happen
興
to
奮
me.
であります
だから何が原因でこんなに
Well, I
感情
guess
を高
we're
くらせてるのかわからないけどこちらでもね
I don't see
Yeah,
how.
she can carry on any longer like this. Right off the floor. Picked her right off the mat. Right off the mat.
今日は確かに妙ではあります60分3本
She's had the buns, I think.
から決勝の3本目に入っております
Actually, you know, it's very exciting, but I hate to see this happen to a young, sweet young lady like that.
左
That's
手を
too
骨
bad.
折しておりますほとんど使えませんが回転指固め耳の
Yeah.
重
Well,
さ
that's,
Oh, look at
that's
that.
kind of one here.
左手を抑えられませんからねこれは無理な話で
The
ありま
hair.
す
The hair is an ongoing feature here.
今度は
Oh,
あーっと話題になり
uh-huh.
Count of two.
A count of
that
two?
was not
や
enough.
はり左手が離れておりますしかし根性のある耳
I tell you.
次に技を
Oh,
出しております
that little girl does not.
Monster.
There's Monster. Oh my goodness. Okay, lights out.
ジャンボホリであります
But it's Jumbo and Monster. Hey, what is
アメリカに
this?
行ってねなんかカリフォルニアドールっていう映画がありましたでし
Oh
ょ
my
6
goodness.
月に日本に公開
Oh
で
my
す
goodness.
ね
You know what this reminds me of?
刑事コロンボの
Dinosaurs fighting each other. It's absolutely primitive.
アメリカでは人気だったそうじゃない
Absolutely
ですか
primitive.
あの映画はほとんど耳がプロレスのまた教えてきたんですよね
そうなんですか、6月公開ということでね、ぜひ一つ皆様ご覧いただきたいと思います。
だから見てもらえ
Oh,
ば
dear.
耳の得意技が全部出て
Who
く
do
る
you give the advantage to between Monster and Jumbo? Monster?
I
Guess so. You hate to admit it. You hate to admit it, but it's got to be
So
Monster.
that was a count of
Two.
Two?
I thought it was two. Right?
That was pretty quick. So
さて、ジャンプホリ、最近は体重がぐっと落ちました。80キロを割るような相当の減量に成功しておりまして、動きが
This
軽や
is
かになってまいりました
a true confrontation between Amazons. Look at her. Lifts her off the mat as if she was nothing. Sits her up on the pole, a punch to the stomach, down to the bank. Oh my goodness. Up again by the hair. Down again for a drop. That was powerful, powerful. The hair, once again, I hate to sound like a broken record, but what can I say? It's the hair. They love grabbing the hair. The hair again.
yeah, they can keep Diggle there in the ring. Ah,
That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Yeah, there we go. Monster is back. The monster is back. And I feel Mimi's going to go for a ride there, no? Whoop. Close, close. Again, I think I think the monster's ambition is to grab a hold of Mimi and throw her right out of the ring. Whoop, 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 whoop. There was a count there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Monster. Oh, the two of them, without the slightest bit of an effort. Monster was smiling.
That shows you that
She was smiling. Yeah.
The two of them. Look at
She's got them both. She's got them both, and she's taking good. Oh,
she missed
she
her.
missed that one. The table has turned. The table has turned on Monster.
Yeah, I don't know.
Monster.
The referee, keeps them both on the ring, though. That's
Maybe there's a bias. Oh no! This cannot be allowed to go on. This can't be allowed to go on. Yeah. Like a samurai warrior here. This is crazy. No, that's too much. That's too much. You should put it. Oh no, she's taking care of him now. Yeah. Back in the chairs again. Back in the chairs. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, she's dangling her from the rope with the stick on her throat. That's unbelievable. Listen, if that referee can't take care of things, they should have 3 or 4 of them out there.
Yeah.
Just what? This is crazy. Look at this. Madness. Madness. That's right. She's going after the people in the crowd. She's gone wild.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's dragging. I see. Oh, God. Look at this. This woman's wild. This woman's wild. They should call her the wild monster. She's out of control. And there's...
Oh, we just heard a bell here.
The bell is ringing. It doesn't seem to matter to anyone. I mean, they just carry right along. I mean, this is crazy. Whoa. Andy, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I really am.
How she feels if you are.
I can well imagine. I can well imagine. She's due for a nice long rest. The monster, I suppose, is proud of herself. I saw her smiling before. She seems to take a sadistic pleasure in hurting people. It's amazing.
耳は大丈夫でしょうかね。ご覧ください。耳も場外。なんとでも長々と伸びて。
I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. As a matter of fact, maybe you should take Mimi out to dinner tonight. A nice, quiet dinner with a bottle of wine. I think she needs that. She needs a little bit of love.
Oh, it starts again right there.
There we go with the stick. This is insanity. Take that stick away from her and put it away. Lock it up. Lock her up. Lock them all up except Mimi. This is it. Yeah, that's the end. But we'll be back, though. We'll be back with more wrestling at Karakuen Stadium in Tokyo.
No winner in this fight.
No winner. It was a draw, and I tell you, I'm out of breath. We're back at Tokyo Karakuen Stadium, and folks, I think we're in for a treat. Am I right, Andy?
Yes, sir. You can see my favorite wrestler here in Japan, the champion Jagger.
Jagger Yokota.
Yes, sir.
Is that she?
Yes.
That is she. That is Jagger Yokota coming onto the ring. To wild applause, I might say. Wild applause. She's very well liked. You tell me she's champion of just about every federation there is. World Wrestling Federation.
And she's going to
That's your prediction. Okay. Put your money where your mouth is. You want to make a small side bet here?
And look at that. That's
Aha. Oh, the tarantula. The tarantula. Is she ever going to take that off, or is that it for the evening? I mean, we're never going to see what she looks like, or...
No, you're going to see what she looks like.
And maybe I don't want to. Oh, I see. Okay. She's a lot better looking with the mask on. Is that what you're saying?
It's a 20-minute bout.
20-minute bout, as we just saw in Japanese. 20-minute bout. Now you'll see how the audience reacts to her. Wild applause. Wild applause. Very well liked. Not, I suspect, the same situation for the tarantula. She's not well liked.
そしてブラック
Polite
軍団
applause.
ナンシェラ、この2人の対戦は今年の6月北海道以来ということであります。まあ今日の一つの上田さん、大きな見どころの一つですね。
それだけどういう試合をするかが興味ありますよね。
The traditional checking of the boots, the
小
pads.
さいですよ。
3AA のね、
Okay.
世界チャンピオンとしては本当に小さいんですけども、
Yeah.
Something 140 or 50 pounds.
Yeah.
Jagger is
はいは
130.
いはい。さあ試合が始まりました。2人の一つ素早い動きをご注目ください。
And we're off.
3AA の世界チャンピオンか、あるいは
And yes,
回転ヘッドバットが久しぶりに見ました。
definitely gone
さ
here.
あ今度はヘッドバット。いやー、
Okay, we're right up against the ropes.
ロープの反動を使いました。
How does she end up with a name like Jagger? Is that
さすがに
Well, I don't know exactly how to choose the name.
ちょっと早いようであります。
maybe she's a big fan of the Rolling
デビッドマ
Stones?
サミ
So.
選手が異様な表情でね、今日はリングサイド、この
The tarantula. Oh, we can see right now how she got her name. She's all hands and she's all over Jagger. But Andy's prediction still holds that Jagger will walk away with this one.
Just wait.
I have no reason to argue with Andy because, you know, you've been right so far. You've called the shots all along and you're really right on the button.
Well, I've never seen Jagger lose.
You've never seen her lose, really.
Yes, sir, and I don't think it's going to happen tonight.
Let me tell you something, Andy. It's a first for everything. I mean, it could be.
Well, I would be surprised. Really surprised.
She's taking quite a beating from Tarantula at this point. Again, here we go. Look at this. This is the standard feature of lady wrestling in Japan. It's the hair. Get them by the hair and pull them around. That's what they do. Look at this. There's nails in that. Did she scratch her? A boot in the chest. A boot in the chest and
Helping
手に汗
herself
握る
with
と
the
言います
ropes
けどもね、
there.
本当に格闘技は見ている方が大変です。
he's got her down. She's got her
そう
down.
なんですよ。はいはい。
Andy, I don't want to contradict you, but I'm in a hurry to see Jagger get up and start.
Well, don't worry. Just wait.
I'm a little anxious here because I don't see any evidence of her terrific skill. All I see here is her getting.
Yeah, well, I must admit that it's not looking too well for her.
So
now,
far,
but,
not so good.
Just wait, Mark. Believe me, she's going to stand. The tarantula will get into trouble.
Well, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see because I'm not as convinced as I was at the beginning. She seems hurt.
それもあるけど女心としては可愛いでしょあの人ジャガーの顔が
はいはい。なかなか整ってましてね。
Very.
Well, she's got the rib there. What is the referee doing?
Yeah, he's not paying attention. Not taking care of business here.
僕はどうですか。女子プロレスに入ったらブラック軍団に入れてもらう
She's up.
と
Well,
したいかもしれませんよ。
Wow. This
マ
time
スク取ったら可愛いのかもしれないけど今わからないからね
いやいや、相当にやはりね。
Tarantula just sort of looming over her, waiting to get in there and give her the finishing touch. Right out again. Right out. Right out.
I don't know. Something's wrong here.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Jagger doesn't seem to be in good shape.
Maybe she was up too late last night. I don't know. She got up on the wrong side of the bed this morning because I don't see any great evidence to support her reputation. Look at this.
狙い撃ちであります。今の上田君狙い撃ちじゃないですか。ね。
I'll just wait when she
い
gets
や
back
しか
into
し
this ring.
上田君は本当にもう
Something's
早い
going
で
to
すね。
happen.
逃
I'm
げ
sure
足が
Jagger is not going to quit like this. I can't believe it.
Oh,
Well, this is
there we go.
this is
There we go. Okay.
Just watch yourself. Mark.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh,
That's Jagger. You're going down here.
Oh, there we go. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. She's had enough. Big girl. Very big girl.
Yes, sir.
Angry girl. Lioness Asuka.
That's right.
Lioness Asuka with the belt. With
Yes,
the
sir.
Federation belt.
That's right. And she's going to fight Nagayo Chigusa.
That's easy for you to say. Nagaya Chigusa.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who's your favorite, Andy?
Well, I would say Lioness.
Lioness is the
Yeah,
one.
she's better, I think. But I really like this one here. What's funny about this fight, too, is that these two are making a team.
Oh, we're back to that again, are we? They're like a team?
That's right.
And now, but today they're fighting each other.
That's right.
I see. And are these their relatives who brought flowers to them on the...
no, that's a tradition here, you know, when
I
we have
see.
a championship
I
battle,
thought maybe it was their mother and their father and their brothers or something.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Just flowers, but who are these people? They're just people from the audience who brought flower offering to their favorite...
No, it's the, I believe it's the federation, you know, they give flowers.
Federation officials, I see. I see. There's that very attractive belt. Feather in her hair, buckskin coat. What's going on here? What's going on here? Ah,
Well,
there's a bit of jealousy, I think, there. She's
well,
anxious to
actually,
get her hand on the belt.
Nagayo had the belt before.
I see.
She lost it to Lioness, and
I
she
see.
just wants to get it back, you know.
She's desperate to have it back. Gotta get it back.
So that's the red one here. She's Nagayo Chigusa. That's the Federation.
Yes,
officer.
she's reading the Constitution of the Federation, I believe. Round of applause. Remind us of the names, Andy, here, to keep us
Yes,
a little difficult.
in the blue trunk, you've got Lioness Asuka, the actual champion.
Lioness Asuka in the blue trunks.
And in the red trunk there, you've got, that's Nagayo Chigusa.
Nagayo Chigusa in the red trunks.
Former champion.
Former champion.
That's right. That should be a pretty good fight, you know. They are both of them very strong and good technique.
Looks promising. So as you see there in Japanese, written on your screen, Lioness.
Lioness Asuka.
That's right. Present champion, current champion,
That's right.
former champion, Nagayo. There we go. Chigusa, former champion, desperately seeking to regain that belt.
Yes, well, I think she could have a chance, but it won't be easy. It won't be easy.
It's not a piece of cake.
No, not a piece of cake, definitely. Lioness is something.
Lioness, you told me about her before off camera, and she seems like quite a contender.
Oh yeah, she's tough. Fast.
Yeah.
Good.
Fat, you say, or?
No,
Fast.
fast.
Oh, I see, fast,
No,
yeah.
no, not an ounce of fat.
No.
This girl. Only muscle and strength.
Lean and mean.
That's exactly. Look
She's
at
got-
that. You see those
The
eyes?
look
man?
on that face, no wasting any time here. Slaps across the face.
She's
Slaps.
Oh wow.
This is a slap match here. This is slapping, and down she goes. Down Nagoya goes. Nagoya is on the mat, right off the mat, right out of the ring, and into an unsuspecting crowd. You know something, Andy? What I've seen of this Japanese lady wrestling, I wonder why they have a ring at all. I mean, they could do away with that.
Yeah, I guess they
They
could.
spend most of their time out in the audience there on the wooden floor. And that's a hard wooden floor there. When you land on that, it's no joke. There's no spring to it. Lioness
Lioness
is
Asuka, she's, I guess.
on to the chairs again. Up punch to the chest. Back in the ring.
Count of 20. Actually, the count is of 20.
Oh my God,
10 here,
really?
20 out of the ring.
A count of 20.
That's it.
Sizing each other out here, getting ready for the pounce. Who's going to pounce first? Who's it going to be? Lioness has got a hold on Nagoya, is her name? The other girl? Nagoya, correct?
Nagayo.
Nagayo.
Nagoya is the name of the city.
Nagayo, I see.
2 hours from Tokyo.
Oh, right, that's right, yeah.
Nagayo.
We'll be going there shortly for more Japanese.
Yes,
That is an unusual position. Oh, the Lioness is so far making mincemeat out of Nagoya or whatever. You know, these Japanese names are a little bit like trying to work my way through a Japanese menu in a restaurant. It's a little difficult for the uninitiated. Arm twist. The arm twist, and it's a bad one. It's a bad arm twist. You can see the pain in her face. That hurts. Excuse me. And we see the crowd here. Up and down to the mat.
Well, I thought Nagayo could do better. She seems to be in trouble, and
Yeah,
see
I
how
must
she
say,
can
Andy,
get out of
that,
it.
by the hair, once again. That hurts. That hurts. Don't kid yourself, folks. That hurts. Unless you're double jointed. Oh, the spin. Oh, spin and a drop.
Uh-oh, here we go with a count here. That was the count of one, I think.
Count of one. We're a long way from 20. Scissors around the neck. Chokehold, actually. You know, you could suffocate down there. I mean, it's a serious hold. It's going to drain some of Nagoya's energy. I mean, it looks like it's starting to have its effect. She's having a hard time getting out of that one.
Well, she is. She's gonna make it.
Yeah, Lioness is down. Can't quite see. Oh, yes, of course, yes. Pulling the legs back like that.
That could be dangerous.
Now that's what I call a pretzel. Who's got the upper hand there? It was hard to tell there. I couldn't.
Well, so far I think it was Lioness, but it seems to be changing now.
Yeah.
She really wants her belt back.
She certainly does. She certainly does. She's putting a lot of work into getting that belt back. I got to admit, it's a nice belt, but I don't think I'd go to all this trouble.
Well, we're better at ringside, I guess.
I think so. I think so. I mean, I've got a nice belt, but I don't think anybody would fight over it like that. That's ridiculous. The referee is having words.
Well, Lioness Asuka in the blue trunk, Nagayo Chigusa in the red trunk.
You know, she's the living embodiment of the old expression, she's mad as hell and she's not going to take it anymore. I think at this point, there's a turnaround. Look at this. On the ropes there, right? Oh, yeah, you could break someone's leg like that. How badly is she hurt? How badly is that? Could be the end, you know? That could be the end of it. If that leg is badly hurt, that could be it. I guess we'll find out if she springs back to life all of a sudden. It doesn't look like it.
Well, I don't think she will let go her belt like this. You know, she can come back into it. Seems to hurt very much, though.
Yeah, that leg is hurt. That leg is hurt. I tell you, I mean, you can't go through that with and remain unharmed. She's gonna. Now, the question is, can she stand on that leg? I mean, I'm sure you'll say to me, it's not that serious because she's got two, but if she can't stand up on that leg,
yeah, well, she needs the two.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Oh, God, well, what is that?
Maybe they'll have to stop this fight. That would be.
That doesn't look like very competent first aid to me. I mean, if somebody's leg is broken, the number one thing you don't do is pull on it like that.
Well, the referee's making
the
count here. I don't know.
Can she stand up? Oh, it doesn't look good. It does not look good. She's putting the effort, but she's obviously in pain. She is quite obviously in pain.
Oh,
well.
I recognize Lioness here.
There you go.
Oh, she is not happy at all.
The Lioness is on the rampage. Oh, and that drop.
Could have a count here. Oh, no, but that was near. Well, I think they're both quite tired at this point.
Yeah, they're still putting a lot of work into this, I tell you. A lot of energy here. A lot of energy. A lot of pain, too. There's a scissor hold on her leg there. It's almost like a double scissor, but...
she doesn't want to give up, but...
She seems to have made a remarkable recovery from almost a broken leg now, and she's using her both legs to good advantage with a scissor hold.
Well, there's a belt here at stake, you know.
There's a belt at stake,
You just forget your problems.
Yeah. Just go to it.
That's it. That's why you're a professional. You're not amateurs.
They're definitely pros. I mean, the show must go on. Her hurt leg and all. Oh, what's she got in mind? What does she have in now? Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, my. She missed. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. She took a chance and she lost.
Yes, that could be a turning point here. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. That, yeah. There's definitely a change in the making. We go.
Oh, wow. Did you see this one here?
That's nasty.
Think
In the throat like
that's
that.
The end. That's the end.
That could be the end.
We'll send a champion here tonight, I'm sure. I don't think Lioness.
Looks like the belt is going to be around somebody else's waist.
That's exactly it.
And down again. Yes, sir. She's determined. She's really determined. There's no stopping her now. She's after that belt. That was her sister, I think, in the audience. We were told before. Yeah. She's putting a show on for her sister, that's for sure. She's really determined to bring that belt home. Hang it up over the fireplace, on the mantelpiece.
If there's a mantelpiece in her home.
Mantelpiece.
That would be unusual in the Japanese. Oh, well, look at that here. We had a count of 2 here.
Oh, that was a nasty stop.
The champion is not happy at all.
It's not going to be that easy, that's for sure. Oh, the spin here. The helicopter spin, and I'm sure she's going to let go at one point. There we go. And up again, and down. By the hair. Up again. And down again. Down again.
We have a count here. Yeah, we had a count of 3. That's it. She keeps her belt.
She keeps her belt.
Well, that was a close fight,
though. It was a very close one. Hard to call.
Oh.
Hard to call.